Oh, hi, Mom. Didn't see you there.
Oh, no.
Good morning, guys. It is Vlogmas Day 17. I sound
amazing.
I feel
amazing.
It's fucking brighter than my future outside. So today we are going Christmas shopping. We need to get all of our Christmas shopping done today. I have to get something for my dad and Haley, and then my mom needs to get stuff for everybody. We are just not thriving today, ladies. And my mom made me drive so that she could make a list of everything that we're gonna get everyone. All right, we'll see you guys later. Of all the people we have to get done by. Wow. I feel like this is me last year. Like, I feel like I wore this exact outfit last year during a vlog. But, I have been just chilling around the house. I've been feeling good all day. And now I'm gonna clean up my bathroom a little bit before we go to dinner. I won't vlog at dinner, but we're going to dinner tonight. So I'm just gonna clean up my bathroom and then probably gonna do my makeup, maybe my hair, maybe change my outfit. We'll see what happens. So, yeah. Hi guys, I just got back from dinner with my church friends and my parents. So now I am cleaning up my room. I have a cough drop in my mouth. I'm sorry, I'm annoyed. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of just go through and see what I wrote in these things. Because some of these I've had for such a long time. We're only gonna go through a couple of these and then most of it will be like, I'm kind of scared to see what's in some of this stuff. Because like, God, emo Caitlin. Are we gonna get emo? I know that's what's in some of these. These are from like middle school all the way up to high school. So, cause I'm a hoarder. So I guess we could start with, I don't know. Let's start with the small one. What's in here? I used to write down, I know what I wrote in this one cause this is from sophomore year of high school. And I wrote down like memes that I saw on Tumblr and stuff. This one says, Hazel called herself a grenade. In Isaac's video, Gus saves the children by jumping on the grenade. It's a metaphor. Gus saves the children by becoming the grenade. Hazel is the children. Gus saves Hazel by becoming the grenade she was gonna be. And then there's another one that says, maybe the problem is when I'm lost, I look for you and not myself. I really enjoy spending time with you, even if we're just going to be sitting around and talking about nothing. There are a million things I love about you, like your nose or the way that you smile, the way that you look at me in the eye. And I just get the greatest feeling when I can make you laugh. I feel as if company makes you happy, and that's what I wish for you, happiness. And when I see you laugh at my clumsy ways, it makes me want to spend the rest of my days with you so I can see a smile on your face. Oh gosh, do we really want to go into this one here? The years of emo Caitlin. Oh my god. I don't even know like if I should read this. It starts off kind of positive. This is from September 9th, 2014. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not upset with anyone in this book. Okay, now on with the story. I've always felt like an outcast, even in kindergarten. I never fit in with my personality is so much different than anyone else's. I mean, who would want to be friends with someone who thinks that and has always thought of Betty White, Rue McClanahan, Estelle Getty, and B. Arthur as a part of my family? All I know is it would be nice to know someone else like me. Someone who would pretend her house was a set of the Golden Girls and they were guests on the show. That would be nice, but I'm over it. I think my old soul comes from having older parents. I mean, my mom was 38, my dad was 43 when I was born. Anyway, back to kindergarten. I don't think I could have been any stranger. For the first 2 weeks of school, I only talked to my imaginary friends, Bob and Susie. Sure, I had friends because of my perky personality. I could make friends. I used to sit in the playground thingy, and I would talk to Bob and Susie for all of recess. I jumped from group to group. Sometimes I would play Simon Says with the popular girls, and other times I would swing with the older girls. I would play Foursquare with the jockey girls or even play kickball with the boys. But most of the time I was alone. One day I was walking around the whole recess area and saw a kindergartner reading a book on the front step of the school. I'm not going to say her name. Her name will come up a lot here. She taught me how to read and she kept my personality lively. Figure of all. She was the reason that personality does not exist anymore. First and second grade were pretty awesome with my BFF. Even back then I liked weekends better but not for the same reason. I like them first spending the night at my Nana's house. I wish I would have savored those moments more. Maybe if I had, Nana would have stayed to protect me longer than she did. I don't even know why I'm writing this, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm sitting in my physical science class. Maybe I just want all the hurt to go away, but it won't, because I can't let it go until everything is out. Anyway, at the end of 3rd grade, my BFF let me back into her clique and everyone accepted me again. I'm going to leave it here right now and write about today, okay? No? Too bad. It's my book. I can do whatever I want in here. That was a joke. LOL. Okay, so right now I have an obsession with classical music. It's thebomb.com. Right now I'm listening to Dallas String Quartet. I hope you read this when you get older. Self, can you write me back and tell me how cool my life is? I mean, younger me will never read it, but still. Did I become famous for something? No. What do I do for a living? Girl, you're still in college. How many pets do I have? Oh, this is before I had Maxie. You have 5 pets. 3 cats and 2 dogs. How are our mom and dad? They're right. Did Miley Cyrus overdose yet? Oh my god, Kate. What's big now? I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to the trends anymore. That's crazy. I guess YouTube is pretty big. I mean, I enjoy YouTube. I don't know if other people really enjoy it. Amnesia by 5 Sauce just came on, so I gotta go. This is just weird to read. How much of this is like... So this is a lot of... It skips 3 years here. We're just gonna go up. Oh my god. I feel like I need to give backstory here. This is like sad. I don't know. This is like really sad. Okay, I guess we can kind of talk about this, but I don't want to get too much into this. I'm gonna make a whole video about like my mental health and stuff. But oh my god. So like my grandma, my Nana, died when I was 11. And after she passed away, I got really depressed. And I really struggled with anxiety all my life beforehand, and it's gotten a lot worse as I've gotten older, but depression is also something that I really struggle with, and I still struggle with a lot. And 2017 was probably one of the worst years of my life. 2016 and 2017 were probably 2 of the worst like years mental health wise for me. And I had a teacher who I was really close with in 2017. We'll call her Mrs. K. And like my friends will know who this is, like my high school friends, but like I was really close with her, and I told her everything that like was going through my head and stuff. And at the time I was also struggling with an eating disorder. I was very like, I don't like saying eating disorder because I don't really like to say it was that, because I have a really hard time admitting that it was an eating disorder, because I feel like I'm just being over dramatic, but like in reality I restricted my eating a lot. I lost a lot of weight, and it's still something that I struggle with a lot. Weight in general is just something that I struggle with, because when I get really anxious or really depressed, I subconsciously starve myself, which is a weird thing. It's basically where like your brain like only knows how to deal with situations in a certain way. So like when I get really depressed and anxious, the only way my brain knows how to deal with it is to put me in like a mood where I can't like physically eat. And like every time I try to eat, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Anytime I get in like really high stress situations, I accidentally starve myself. That sounds awful. Like it happened again this year. So I guess this is like, I don't know if this is gonna be triggering to me. So like if I start reading this, then we might just stop. I'm sorry that this got really depressing. I thought this would be like fun. This kind of fucking sucks. Okay. February 8th, 2017. I knew that Mrs. K was going to talk with Mr. K about me. I knew there was a chance that he would have to know my name, but I didn't realize how it was actually going to bother me so much. She just wants to help, and honestly I understand and I respect it. I just wish if I told someone something that they wouldn't have to tell others. However, I understand why she had to tell others. If I were a teacher and a student came to me and saying that they were depressed, I would tell someone in charge of the school. Mrs. K is just a very caring person. I always knew that, but after last night, it just became much more clear. She was willing to talk to me last night for a long time. Yesterday, she made me promise 3 things to her. She made me promise that we would talk about this again. Then she made me promise that I had to someone to talk to if things got worse and I was actually going to hurt myself / kill myself. She said that she could be that person for me. Lastly, she told me that I had to TA for her next year. I really like talking with her about everything. Some people just make you feel like you're crazy when you talk to them about very serious things in life. Mrs. K has never made me feel that way. She makes me feel somewhat normal. I think that I will go and talk with her Friday about what we're going to do. I just hope I feel a little bit better than I have felt these last couple of years. Also, Mrs. K figured out that I may or may not have an eating disorder. I hate her for that, always knowing what's wrong with me. It's just like, I'm so grateful for Mrs. K. And like, I'm so grateful that she was there for my time of need. But I'm so grateful that I had her when I was going through this, because I'm not gonna lie to you, things were awful. Jesus, I don't know. Oh God. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. February 9th, 2017. I've been struggling with thoughts of suicide since I was in middle school. My freshman year, it wasn't so bad. However, my sophomore and junior year, things escalated. I'm trying really hard, but lately my brain has been getting the best of me. I started thinking about what my death would do to the school. After class, they would offer support for anyone who was distraught about my death. Not that many people would be that distraught. Jesus. Everyone who was actually okay would go on to the next class, to their second hour. For me, that would have been with Mrs. K / Mrs. V. If Mrs. V is still teaching, she'll look at this front row seat that she forced me to sit in. And then she would probably talk about me a little bit. She really didn't know me all that well. She probably would be upset because I was the only one who truly cared about English class. Mrs. K would be fine. Sure, it would hurt her for a little bit because I opened up to her, but she would be okay. I would feel bad because I promised a TA for her this next year. She could definitely find someone else to help her. After all, alphabetizing things isn't that hard. Anyone can do it. Mr. W didn't know me that well, so it wouldn't matter to him at all. For him, it would be one less worksheet to print out. It would be one less student in third hour. It wouldn't matter at all. Honestly, it makes it easier to think about like that. Along with him, my fourth hour teacher, Mrs. H, and fifth hour teacher, Mrs. T, wouldn't really care. Oh God. Yikes. I used to get reported a lot for being suicidal at school. Because when I was close to my teachers, I would tell them everything. February 21st, 2017. I really miss my Nana right now, and it really sucks. I miss her warm hugs and her dirt water coffee. I miss watching the Golden Girls and not understanding any of the jokes. I miss her long prayers and listening / watching church on TV in Latin every Sunday. I miss eating ice cream and watching Dr. Phil and Judge Judy. I miss her making fun of me and eating off-brand mac and cheese and ramen noodles. I miss being called Haley by accident. I wish she was still around, you know. I thought that she would see me walk down the aisle, or she would see me graduate college and go into the work field. I thought I would be able to call her after a crappy day until I was at least 30. She didn't even make it to me graduating high school. She didn't make it to me graduating middle school. She wasn't there when I had my first boyfriend. She wasn't there when I went for my first dance. She wasn't there for me going to state for golf. She never got to see the person I amounted to. She only saw me at 11. I didn't have a trucker's mouth yet, and I watched one TV show constantly, Hot in Cleveland. I still cried when my favorite celebrities died. I was still innocent. I hadn't experienced the worst yet. Bullying, anxiety, depression, etc. It just hurts that she couldn't be there for me. Well, guys, I think that I am going to save a lot of this journal. I think that when I make my mental health video for my main channel, I'll use some of that. Hi guys, I'm just gonna end this video here. Usually I would just let it end, but because this video is kind of like more serious, I did just kind of want to end this video. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry that video was such a downer. I didn't really expect it to be as sad as it ended up being. So the next video will be happier. And I guess you could really tell that some of that stuff kind of triggered me a little bit. I hate that word. It's such a disgusting word. Like, people ruin that word. But like, I guess you could say that all of that was kind of hard to read, but it was actually really helpful for me to read because it helped me realize how much I've grown since 2017 and that like I'm stronger and better. And sometimes I forget that it used to be a lot worse, and I just want you all to know that you're not alone either. So I'm gonna go. I hate being this serious, so goodbye.